Good morning, everyone. Hey, Eric here in Salt Lake City, and today I wanted to take you on a bike tour. So, as you all probably know, I ride bikes. And today I wanted to do a tour of a park. We're going to go to Liberty Park, which is a really big, cool open space in downtown Salt Lake. I don't know how many acres it is, but it's between 7th East, 5th East, and between 9th South and 13th South. So this is kind of a bike route, cycle path that gets me there from my neighborhood. This is actually 6th East. This is also the road they use for this Salt Lake Marathon, because it goes up this and it goes through the park. And then on the street you kind of see a lot of the typical Salt Lake City bungalows that we have. A lot of these are probably built in between, you know, some old Victorian ones will be in the 1900s. Then they go 1910, 1920, 1930, that period of time. My house that I live in is a bungalow, and it's 1926. It's right here at this intersection of 6th East and 1300 South. So recently they did put in these bike lights. Well, not recently, probably like 5 years ago now, which makes it super convenient because we can just get in the bike lane, hit the button, and then it's going to let us through. So, green light. So this has a running path on dirt and grass on the perimeter. It has the road, it has a large sidewalk that you can see that people are running on. It has an inner sidewalk. A lot of space for everyone here. So there are two different sides to the park. So they're both one ways. So depending on what you're trying to get to, you typically gotta enter from the north side or the south side and then follow the route around to your destination. Some of those destinations, they have a really nice park. They have tennis courts. They have the Tracy Aviary, which is a super popular attraction, like a bird refuge thing. It has a really nice pond that will go by, that you can actually, you know, those paddle boat things where you spin your legs and it paddles for you. They have those that you can go out onto the pond. See, now you can see off to the right, that's 7th East. That's the thoroughfare for all the vehicles getting downtown. And off to the left, you can see just nice big trees, lots of grass. So you see right between the sidewalk on the right and the road, that wood chip area. So the park did add like a whole wood chip trail for runners. I think it's runners, but some people run on that. Some on the pavement, some on the grass. Just depends on your preference. Oh, another thing here is they have these sand volleyball courts here. So they have like sand volleyball competitions here. And I'll drive by sometimes and it'll be like at night. They'll have lights on the sand volleyball courts and we'll be playing in the evening. Another cool event here in the winter is they do like a snowboarding jib fest. They either have enough snow here or they bring some snow in and they do like a whole like jibbing party for like a day or two. Just a bunch of snowboarders and skiers. You can see that U of U adaptive sport. They come here and do their adaptive stuff like ride bikes, skate probably, things like that. This is just one of those really nice big open spaces. We have a few of these regional parks in Salt Lake City and Salt Lake County. You've probably heard me talk about Sugar House Park before. Those are the two major ones, I guess, that are in Salt Lake City proper. Now school just is back in session, so there's definitely not as many kids here as normal. My son's school actually had like a little get-together here as like a meet and greet for the new 5th graders. So that was fun. Their school's right near here, so I actually come here for activities all the time. Okay, so here's what I was talking about with like, if you come in one way, you got to go out the north side. You can't just circle the whole thing unless you're on a bike or a pedestrian, but a vehicle has to enter. So we're gonna squeeze through this where the pedestrians go. But as a vehicle, you'd need to come in from this north entrance if you're going to, you know, the aviary or the swimming pool or the tennis courts. tons of open space. On this northwest corner is Beans and Brew. It's been there for a long time. Nice coffee shop. One thing you do need to pay attention to is cars backing out. Right now it's not that busy, but as a cyclist, as another vehicle, you know, people, they're all pulled in straight at angles, and they'll back out. So as a cyclist, it's definitely important to wow, bumpy concrete. What's cool is there's some houses right across the street here. So that's 5th East. Imagine just living right across the street. That'd be amazing. So here we're passing the tennis courts, Liberty Hills Tennis. So they got a bubble here, so you can play all winter also. Courts. Oh, there's a lot of courts. There's the swimming pool, looks like it's closed down now. So here's Tracy Aviary. I actually came here for my friend's wedding. They host big events. It's kind of like just a place to walk around, learn about birds. But you can hold events there also, and a lot of people hold events there. It's a pretty popular place, fun place to take your kids if you want to kill some time. So now we're approaching the southwest corner, kind of where we came in. There's a 7-Eleven down here. And you're going to see at the end of the loop, that's a little nicer concrete, huh? So yeah, look at all these people getting after it outside, having a good time. So that kind of concludes our tour of the Liberty Park outer loop.